and approve something that really its decision is still before the court. State Building Wetlands is taking the government to court over the environmental impact assessment on Row 8. It is very preemptory to announce that something that is before the courts has federal approval when many of the decisions that the federal government should be basing its assessment on are within that court case. So it is a very aggressive move by the government, and at the same time what is really emerging for Western Australians is that we need an outer harbour. There is a much better solution to this idea of moving freight and addressing congestion. And that is the proper development, the considered and proper development over many decades of this outer harbour. So why is the government spending this money? It's because the Abbott government dropped this on us just after their election. He's now gone, now we need to get Row 8 gone.
Thank you all for coming here this morning. I don't think anyone believes that this road can be built and the environment still protected. No one believes that. No one believes that this road is necessary. No one believes that there isn't a better alternative, and that is getting on and building the outer harbour. It is wrong to say that trucks that are coming from the Kewdale Forest Field area, the industrial area, will use Roe Highway and Row 8 to go to the outer harbour. They won't do it. There are better alternatives that save houses and that save these wetlands. I have a lot of sympathy for people who live along Leach Highway, who live in Melville, who say that they want less trucks on their roads. I understand that. But it's bad government to move one community's problems and put them onto another community. That is bad government. It is wrong to spend $1.6 billion at least, if not over $2 billion, on a road to a port that is reaching capacity, onto a 120-year-old port, when what we need is a second harbour, is a second port for the 21st century. Row 8 is a $500 million road for 5 kilometres of bitumen. $500 million for 5 kilometres of bitumen. It's wrong. It's wrong for the wetlands. It's wrong for our communities, and we will fight it and make sure it is not built.
Try and get here and fit it in their busy Friday, but thank you so much for coming. And I want you first to let these organizers know how much you love what they're doing day in, day out. So this is Noongar land. This is a precious place. For centuries, this has been a precious place. But some people are not getting the message. Unfortunately, those people are currently in government. One thing we need to do is change that. Now, secondly, this campaign would not be where it is without the concerted effort of many, many, many individuals from all sides of politics. So let's not forget that when we have a common cause, we can make a difference if we speak up. Now this morning, as I was trying to come to consciousness, I heard this beautiful song. And there's a line from it that I posted on my Facebook page. Raise your hopeful voice, you have a choice. That is what this morning is about. This is about hope for a better future. So what we're doing with that hope is that we're taking it, we're using our feet, we're using our voices, we are speaking out in the Parliament, you're speaking out in the community. And what we're doing, what some of us are doing, is taking it to court. So we will not stop at anything to protect these wetlands. What we're doing now in the Parliament is protecting our right to protest without being jailed for 2 years. So right now in the Parliament, some of you might not know that bill is still in the upper house. It's been there since March. It may well get to the lower house this year. We're getting very close, but there's a long way to go before that becomes law. Right now, we have a free right to protest, to stop people from doing things we object to, and not be face those onerous penalties that the Barnett government is proposing. So it is really important that we remain connected, that you remain diligent in hearing the messages from our campaign team, because at any time there could be a protest which will stop road building in this area. So be alert, be connected, and don't let them get away with anything. Against this in the state parliament, and I'm sure one of your federal parliamentarians will be here, but your local governments will continue to meet, and I see there are many local government representatives here today. Local governments are playing a really important role in stopping this road. So know that we are all working together. It is a great feeling to work together, and we will prevail.
And that's what we should be focused on. We need to stand together, shoulder to shoulder, and ensure that we move together with one focus to ensure that Row 8 is not constructed. And our local governments have put together options. 4 mayors have written to the Prime Minister. We are requesting a meeting with the Prime Minister for him to look at things sensibly, take a step back and look at other options that are more viable going into the future. And it's great to see so many children here today, because that's what we're fighting for as well, is the future of our children and their children, to ensure that our environment is protected. It's great to see so many people down here, absolutely amazing. Let's keep working together. There's the Supreme Court case, there's the Senate inquiry, but more importantly, it's people power that will make the difference at the end of the day. And let's just keep focused on that. Thank you.
All right, everybody, and a special thank you to all the kids who've come before school and all the parents that made that happen. Thank you so much.